Tonight we welcome four-time international whistling champion and member of the Whistlers Hall of Fame, Chris Ullman, who will now honor our nation with his rendition of our Star-Spangled Banner.
Absolutely impressive.
Corbin Burns making the start for the Ups.
Yeah, it's 12th start of the year, 4-2, 2.6, 65 innings pitched, 66 punch outs. Opponents hitting 217 on the year.
Jarren Duran in the batter's box, and we're ready for baseball.
Now he got one away right there. 98 miles an hour from Corbin Burns to strike out Jarren Duran.
So the leadoff man fans it. Here's Abreu at a first inning home run last night. He's 6th of the year. He's 5 of his last 11.
Now he got him on a breaking ball, and McCann will put him away. A second out of the inning.
Now Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder pops this up, shallow left center. Cowser, the left fielder, over. He's being called off by Mullins, who finally waits for it to come down, and he makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the first for Corbin Burns.
Taking on a Red Sox starter, Cutter Crawford.
Anderson doubled and scored to begin the bottom of the first yesterday.
That is in there. Caught him looking. A four-seam action to strike out Henderson.
Ryan in the 2-hole today.
Hit that the other way hard. Abreu racing back. Got it on the warning track. At the last second, he flicks that glove up there and makes the play.
And he goes back on a baseball. He makes a lot of really tough catches look easy. Because this is not an easy play at all, because it's slicing away from him. But he gets back there and catches this ball kind of over his head. How many doubles has he taken away this year out in right field?
I think about 15.
Wow.
3 hits in this series. He's got 7 home runs. And in his last 4 games, 6 for 17 with a couple of extra base hits. Look at the difference for Ryan O'Hearn, his strikeout rate from last year to this year. But Crawford ties him up with the cutter. He has 2 strikeouts in his first inning of work.
And Raffy is out 5-3. Connor Wong batting. Line drive over the leaping third baseman into left field, a base hit. But I think it's so sweet. The ball throw gets away from the second baseman, and there was no play going on. It went right through the legs of Mateo on the throw from the left fielder Cowser, and down to second goes Connor Wong. That was strange. A terrible error.
No reason at all. Could have underhanded it in. Could have rolled it to the infield. Wong would have stayed at first.
He's standing at first base. So he takes second on the E7. Dominic Smith 0 for his last 9. There's a throw to second, and it gets dropped by the shortstop. Over to third goes Wong, and he's there sliding safely. They've given Wong 2 bases, a careless error, and now another error. Throw might have hit him. I'm not sure.
He arrived at the same time. It hit Henderson in the glove. I might charge him with the error.
Trying to bring this man in from third. And a hot shot runner trying to score. Here's the throw. It's high, and he will score. Connor Wong sliding in with the first run of the ball game. Mateo made the stop, but the throw home sailed on him.
Oh, the Orioles are having a terrible defensive inning here in the second inning, and the Red Sox lead it 1-0.
Sails this one into shallow left. Henderson makes the catch. Well, it's the second out of the inning. They have got Smith hung up. Henderson will tag him out. And the inning is over, but some issues defensively for the Orioles allow Boston to pick up the game's first run.
Ramon Urias, who's getting a rare start tonight, will be the last hope for the Orioles in the bottom of the second. First and second, there are two away.
Well struck into center field. That'll get down. They're going to wave Cowser around. Here's the throw home by Rafaela. Safe. Urias with an RBI single, and we are tied up. And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So here's Henderson, who struck out the first time that he saw Cutter Crawford. That's well struck. Right field. You can watch this one sail out of here. It's a gunner grand slam. Made a mistake to the wrong man, and the Orioles up 5-1.
Looked to be a hanging split finger, which we have now established hanging split fingers go really far.
So Henderson up to 18 home runs, and that is now tied with Kyle Tucker for the big league lead.
That'll retire the side. A leadoff walk, a stolen base, no more movement by Hamilton. Red Sox leave a runner in scoring position in a scoreless top 3. 2.5 gone by. 5-1 Baltimore. Burns issues his second walk tonight. A 1-out base runner for Boston.
So he's aboard. Here's Connor Wong, who himself generated the Red Sox only run. 5-1 Baltimore.
Goes fishing. Nice work there by Corbin Burns, his second strikeout of the inning. Out to Mountcastle, and he'll get the force out of Smith. Corbin Burns, 4 innings, 1 Red Sox run.
When it gets a little bit wet and you're wet standing out in the rain, there's no dry place to get your hand. You can see Cutter's kind of working on the ball in the glove right there. That would be one space that should be a little bit dry. He's trying to get everything dry enough, hard enough to throw a baseball accurately when you factor in a little bit of water in between your fingers and the baseball.
Well, he goes up top and gets Mullins. So Mateo, he earns a walk as he wouldn't go after that Crawford sweeper. Speed on base, and Ramon Urias, who drove in the Orioles' first run, coming up. That one clipped Urias. So Crawford, he hits him with a split, and that's the second time in this game where Crawford has been in a 1-2 count and hit an Orioles hitter. It's a double steal and caught stealing. They get Jorge Mateo for the first time as McCann, a strikeout victim, and that strike him out, throw him out's going to end the inning, though the Orioles are going to look first. Did he do the swim and get his hand in? Let's see what Andy Fletcher has to say.
The call of the field stands. The runner's out. Baltimore will lose their challenge for the remainder of the game.
It's a strike him out, throw him out. Mountcastle sends a sweeper into center field. Orioles a 1-out base runner. Knocked down by Smith. He's going to try and get Mountcastle at second. He's out. So Smith somehow handled that hot shot. Remember, the Orioles have already used their challenge, and so Mountcastle is going to come off the field.
0-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball to left field. Durant going back, has plenty of room in front of the track and makes the catch.
And retire the side, 1 left.
Wong goes back to second. Grissom back at first with 2 out. Burns trying to complete 7 frames. Trying to make a big pitch against Cedon Rafaela, the number 9 hitter. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. What a performance by Corbin Burns. He allows 1 run over 7 superb innings.
Urias a base hit, drove in a run in that second inning. That one really hurt too.
3-2. In the air, out to deep left center field. That's hit pretty well. Duran back at the notch. It's out of here. Ramon Urias. Get to the spigot. That drink is going to taste really, really good for Ramon Urias. His second of the season. A majestic ball soaring to deep left center field.
And the Orioles make it a 5-run lead. 2 hits today for Ramon, 2 RBIs, and now a long ball.
And now with 2 outs, the Red Sox down 5 trying to mount a rally.
That's out to third base. Urias the short way. They get the force out. And another series against an AL East team where the Orioles win it. That is 18 straight series without a series loss against the American League East, which extends the longest streak in team history.